Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. It's going to be a great day. Welcome to the Energy Bus. We call it First Sip. I'm Daniel Allison, the average dude, along with my friend, Freddie at Bobcat.
What could stop it from being a great day?
Only
nothing.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
I've got a problem. Every time I speak, Freddie screams at me. Oh man, let's see who's on the bus all the way from Antarctica.
Oh.
If you haven't heard
from Antarctica.
If you haven't heard this guy's story, you haven't been watching First Sip every single weekday for the last 280 days. Paul Pappy, let's kick it. Hey, what was it? The Beastie Boys? I don't know who Ad Rock is.
Yeah.
You remember the Beastie Boys say, kick it?
Absolutely. How could I not remember the Beastie Boys? Huh?
Prime
time, baby.
Yeah. I'm trying. What? Sabotage. You remember that word?
Ad Rock, MCA, and me, Fred B.
Oh, man. They're getting up in age, aren't they?
Well, I mean, one passed away.
Yeah.
Yes, the other two are getting up in age, but still legends of the game. Think about how they changed an entire industry.
Tell me about it. I don't remember much about it. I just remember I love their music.
Well, first of all, yes, Paul Pappy, you got to fight for your
rights.
They didn't look like anybody else making music like that.
No. They definitely, and it was three dudes, and they pulled it off. You know, they pulled off that whole vibe, and were able to be cool with it.
Yeah, they took a little rap, mixed it with a little punk rock, and then bam, Beastie Boys.
That's good stuff. I wonder who Paul Pappy like. I wonder if Paul Pappy definitely likes the Beastie Boys. Does Antarctic Mike like the Beastie Boys?
No, Antarctic Mike likes Van Halen.
Do you think he listens to hair rock, that genre? Does he listen to classical music? What is Antarctic Mike? I've got to know now. What music?
On Sirius XM is called Yacht Rock. Can we take a sip of coffee? Could you say something to get us a sip of coffee?
Hey, welcome to Tuesday, everybody. I hope we have a fantastic day and we go out there and we sell a lot and we have a very encouraging day. Let's go.
That was strong, Danny.
Thanks. I thought about that all night, but hey, we did work out this morning.
First of all, I do not like doing bear crawls, nor is a burpee my favorite thing. And boy, did we have to do a lot of both of those.
Hey, it's something that I think Rooney talked about it at the end. Sometimes it's every day is a rinse and repeat. And we get up and we do it again. I think Nietzsche called it the eternal reoccurrence. But what we're talking about with the rinse and repeat, this morning we finished a bear crawl with burpee challenge, and that was enough. Generally speaking, what happens after we finish that much work, we're moving on. Wouldn't you say, Fred?
Yeah, next location or something. Catch a breather.
So we're all crawling. We've got about 25 guys. We're on top of the parking deck, downtown Spartanburg, which is kind of a cool morning, outside. But that was a hard workout. We finished the bear crawls. We're coming back. We lunge walk back. And what does he say?
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Which is a very hard word to hear right then, because you've just gone, it's like doing anything. Man, I just did it. I was so happy when I was on my last one and I finally crossed the finish line. And now you're telling me, do it again? That's mindset, man. That's mindset right there. I think
it was miserable the first time.
It was miserable the first time. It was miserable the second time. And it was really miserable the third time. The only thing that helped me a little bit, Fred sounds like someone from a new Dr. Seuss book. I'm not sure why, but I like that. But yeah, it was miserable the first two times. That third time, I thought to myself, what happened in your mind when he said, rinse and repeat one more time?
Oh, I had to go straight to work. There's no standing around or deciding. It's straight to work.
And I will say, Freddie led the charge every time. I just paced myself right behind Freddie and some other folks. But the mentality, you already went hard those first two times. He says, rinse and repeat. And I did think that was a great mindset challenge first thing in the morning. That's why I wanted to talk about it. It's exercise, but no matter what we're doing, sometimes it's right back at it. Just what you just said.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it was successful the first time, right? We pushed ourselves. It was tough mentally and physically. There's going to be times in your business day where you're going to do something that's hard, but it works. So rinse and repeat with somebody else. And then you can find a rhythm. Oh, wow, this works. So keep doing it.
That's it. And that idea of just getting right back at it. Once you get back into it, if you sit there and think about the work, that work becomes so much heavier. It literally is no thinking. I mean, for me, or even just getting to the gym. Don't think. Put on your clothes, start moving. Next thing you know, you're doing your first rep. You're in the car. Yeah. So I do think there is something to that.
It makes me think of Alex Hormozy. Do you know this guy? You ever see him online?
I don't. I haven't studied his stuff. Tell me a little bit about him.
All right. So he basically wears the same thing every day. So there's no thought in that. There's no time in trying to figure that out.
Yes.
And his idea is, let's get up. Let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's go to the office. Windows blocked. Phone gone. Dark room. Headphones. Straight to work. Almost immediately straight to work for hours. He sets blocks. And then makes his lunch very simple. That way there's no thought into it. His idea, he don't get up, go work out, cold plunge, sauna. He goes straight to work. What do you think about that?
I think it depends on what you're doing, the type of work that you're doing. I think that everyone has an optimal energy. Sometimes that optimal energy is when they're expressing themselves and they're communicating and customer facing. They are in front of people. And that's what I want you to do when you're feeling your best. I want you talking on people, doing things like that, not in a dark room by yourself. Now, if you're a great code guy, if you're a computer scientist and you're doing things and you're working on that kind of stuff and you're grinding, then maybe be that. I think of Alex Hormozy and I think, what is he doing in a dark room that early? I mean,
yeah. And this is how he built his business.
Yeah. And
now it could be different.
Oh, yeah.
When it was time for him to lock in and go to the next level, that was his strategy.
Hey, and look, I love this idea of focus. Look, I think my thing is I love he's playing his own game. He knows himself. And obviously he's Alex Hormozy. Something he's doing is working. And I think you develop what's best for you. And very often distractions and focus. And that's a big thing for me, focus in general. I think that's a great idea. it's just, I wouldn't have enough. I mean, for me, I started thinking about that room and I needed stimulation. I need people. I need to talk to people. I need to see things.
But could you walk around during your workday with one of those breathe right strips on your nose?
Only if I had a breathing problem, I mean, like, it's not going to be a status symbol. When I went down to see Andy Elliott, and it's amazing what he's doing, but seeing all of those folks with that nose thing on there, I knew the guys that were there for Andy Elliott, they were all ripped and had a nose thing.
Russ, thank the Lord, Russ. I was worried sick about you, son.
There he is. Woo! Russ, good morning. You made it. And that's going to be a big day, bro. I mean, that's huge. Hey, let's look at this. Wearing the same outfit every day was not Alex's idea. He copied it from Steve Jobs. Wow. Many entrepreneurs copied that idea. Personally, I think Alex would still have been successful even if he had to spend 5 minutes a day choosing in his outfit. Yeah, probably right. I did hear that about Mr. Jobs. Heard a lot of things about Mr. Jobs, but this simplifying of decisions, right? I'm gonna wear a white shirt. I knew a guy, first guy I ever worked for, Fred. He wore a white shirt every single day. It was like this. But it was, he had a, short sleeves, white shirt, black pants. I mean, every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Did you wear those shoes that say SAS on them?
SAS?
Real thick sole. They're like SAS shoes or something.
He wasn't dressed like a GQ model. Let me just say that. He was, but he was really good at what he did. He was good at what he did. Been here the whole time. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Good to know. And there's DJ. Good morning, DJ. So, as we do sometimes, Gary, if this is your first time on the bus, the whole idea here, it's John Gordon's energy bus. We get motivated. We get energized for the day. We talk about a few things. We say hello to everybody. One of the things that was on my mind this morning is, and we've only got a few minutes, but I'm curious about what comes to mind just off the top of your head when you see this word. Communicate.
This is what I have been saying around my office for months.
Please.
It has been, now is the time. It is the easiest to communicate, easier than it ever has been in the universe to communicate with other humans, and we still make it hard. It is the easiest it's ever been, and we still fail at it. Why?
I don't know, but thank you for saying it that way. That's exactly where I was going. Jumping through hoops, sending emails and calendar invites and when can you do this? I've literally gone back and forth with people trying to find a time to meet, and we could have had the phone call. We could already be done. We just want to meet each other and have a 15, 20-minute conversation. Let's just do it. The one for sure job that the robot will not take from us is being a human, to be a human being. And so if we can take the technology out of the communication, right? You're right. We've got text, you can email, you can send them through some funnel and they got to answer a bunch of questions. Fantastic. Or you can talk to them and have a real conversation. And this is what we're going to bring to the table, for goodness sakes. The bots are going to do everything else. If you can't pick up the phone and sorry, I get a little animated about this. If you can't pick up the phone and have a conversation, there's a problem.
And Gary says the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that is exactly right.
Amen.
Be real.
Gary,
it's okay to be real.
Gary, you are welcome back on this bus every day now. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. You can't handle the truth. Gary can handle the truth. Most folks It's like a cross to a vampire, the truth.
Yeah.
Just the actually facts of the situation. Come on now. That's it. We can't do that. We got to pick up the phone. If we don't communicate for mutual understanding between the sender and the receiver, that's right. Comprehension is important. Peyton Mitchell. Hey, Peyton, let's be incompetent to failure today. I've never heard that before.
I hadn't either.
I like that.
That sounds like something Sue Smitha would say.
It does. He must read a lot or something. Let's do this. I want to put up this because what Russ said is true, and Bernard Shaw agreed that the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it's taken place. I love that quote.
Yeah, that should be the final thought, because you could let that resonate in your life today. Pop it back up there.
Yeah. Whoop.
Oh, hop.
Hey, I only made 2 mistakes. The entire 15 minutes, only 2 mistakes, and now I've got 8 hours to go. This should be a great day.
The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place.
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, see you tomorrow live, 7:55. We're going to get our mind right, and then we're going to go do stuff. See ya. Bye-bye.